course, it's back!
I heard, Peter. I heard.
Kids, it's happening. Get your coats. This is what we practiced for.
Yeah! I love you, Dad.
I love you too, sweetheart. None of the past matters.
Full counter!
Alright boys, welcome back. So we now have the punch zones, and I want to go into more detail about the LR system, because honestly this is kind of like the biggest thing right now for the actual update, and honestly what could possibly save Grand Cross. From the looks of it right now, I mean, we're essentially getting a free Lostvayne Meliodas. If you already have him, obviously, you're going to get a free upgrade, free with the wait and see, where you can take the character to extreme levels, get really stupid high CC, the highest in the game, and probably one of the best characters without spending gems. So like that's actually just a massive W, right? Everyone's given the same playing field. I'm not too sure just yet how we actually get this and how hard and easy it's going to get, because bear in mind, right, you know how hard it is to get relics. You know, you can imagine it's going to be even harder to get LRs. That's what I'm thinking, but it may not be the case here. Obviously, the difference is that he does have a relic, which is actually on the new Nidhogger boss, which means even if you get the character, you know, for free to LR, you still might be a disadvantage because you don't actually have his relic. So there's some pay to an aspects of it, but as you can see right here, this is what it looks like. You can, if you have them all leveled up here, you can actually max them out. Now, the thing to notice, though, is that you probably have to have the character 6/6, which for Lostvayne shouldn't be a problem. Most of us should have the character 6/6, right? But if that is the case, that can be a bit tricky down the line. Granted, this should be going towards buffing up older characters like Jericho, Gila, you know, the OG characters, maybe the one Escanor, since we've gotten like 3 copies of him for free now. But you can imagine once we start getting like, you know, to, you know, Infinity Merlin, you start getting towards the light and dark characters like 2 years time, where not that many people might have 6/6, or, you know, depending on what character it is, right? Especially like seasonals, for example, Deray, the blue one, you can't get to LR unless you have a 6/6, but you could take the other ones, and the blue one might be the better one. So there can be a bit of trickiness into it when we start getting, you know, seasonal characters and the rare characters to LR, and that might be a problem for like the free-to-plays. But as it is right now, it's looking good, so we'll take it, right? Now, to get this material, you actually have to go to the hero arena, which is kind of like a part of the guild boss system, where you're able to battle, from the looks of it, teams. Where you go in, I think it's either your guild or it's your by yourself, where you have to beat these teams, right? I don't think the actual people, it's just teams that you see, and you got to find them. As you can see right now, you choose one of 5 leagues with different difficulties, and you face up to 3 enemies. So you can see right now, you can choose challengers. So if you're a mega, well, you can see the CC difference, right? If you're able to get, you know, that CC gap, then you can just pick which one. So if you're a new player, you're probably going to go towards gold, where if you are a, you know, a mega whale, basically you have a 340k CC. And bear in mind, this is like Guild Wars, so you actually can't bring any links, and you also can't bring food, I imagine. So to have 340k CC without links and without food, you kind of got to have very, very high box CC. But that's going to give you more rewards, means you're going to be able to get the LR cards a lot faster. But if they are dropping 1 LR with like each update, or maybe 1 every 2 weeks, or maybe a batch of them, then it's not too bad. Once again, I hope they don't just force them on our throats and we get like a little slow increase of LRs, which is kind of what they said they're going to reach sequentially. And since we only got 1 this update, I think once again this could be a very, very good update. I mean, you probably saw the intro. A lot of people right now are very hyped towards the LR system, the fact that we're getting buffed towards old characters, and it doesn't look like it's in a predatory way, right? So we have to wait and see. Each enemy has 5 defense. So you can see right now you're versing Light Elizabeth, but she's going to have 5 different teams. So you probably have to bring a lot of different characters here, because once you use, let's say, use Ultimate Escanor in one team, you then cannot use Ultimate Escanor again in another team. So you want to have a lot of characters built up for this event, a lot of team synergy. So yeah, you want to have quite a lot of characters. Each enemy has 5 defensive teams consisting of 4 characters. Defeating all of the defensive teams will win you the game. If I'm not mistaken, actually, I think if you bring Escanor but you kill the whole team, I think you can still use him. It's just HP will be lower. If that's how it works, we have to wait and see. If you win the battle, the next battle will be held in a row. And if you lose the battle, you can reorganize the attack team and challenge it again. You can purchase the necessary Legend Evolution at the Hero Arena shop by consuming the Hero Arena coins, like I said already. The Hero Arena will consist of 4 weeks, so I'm probably going to change the team each time, right? So I can Light Elizabeth right now, and you get these set of teams. So maybe you're struggling one time because you can't be like the Ragnarok team, but then next week you may get like an unknown team, which might be a lot easier for you, for example. And it will be resetting each week, so at the end of each week or each season, you're going to get one of these chests, which is going to give you some rewards, and once again, more coins so you can buy the material. So as you can see right now, in this shop, which I believe will rotate weekly, so it's not too bad, you can buy 1 coin, and you can buy it up to 100 times, and you literally, that's how much you can get for the actual LR here. So if you're able to fully defeat everything, I imagine you're going to get most of the currency with the actual, you know, season rewards. So there's a little chest here, and that's going to give you most rewards. So probably you're going to be able to get 1 LR character probably every month, depending on what rank you do get, which once again, if they're releasing 1 LR every 2 weeks, every month, then once again, not too bad. Once again, you're probably not going to need to get every LR character, but the ones you want to pick, and probably Lostvayne first, is the ones you're going to go to. Bear in mind, once again, you have them 6-6, so you may not actually have a character duped out, and you may not be able to get them LR. But the problem is, right, it gets a bit tricky because this is Lostvayne, the red one. But what about the blue one? Can the blue one get LR? We actually don't know just yet, because he actually didn't show it. But from the looks of it, it may just be for the red one. I'm not entirely too sure, because the artwork just changed it for him. And in the box you see when they showed us it, he was the only LR one. So that kind of confirms that we may only get LRs for one particular character of each color. So let's say, for example, like I said already, Derry, the main one is the red one, right? She is the one. She's the one that doesn't have any skills on a single target. And yeah, that is probably going to get reworked, for example. So she's probably going to be the main character and the main Derry. It makes sense because the combo star kind of goes towards her, so that is kind of fitting. But yeah, that is the LR system kind of explained here, and I kind of want to go in more detail. I mean, obviously the patch notes are out. You can see right here. The big thing, by the way, takeaway, which I'll just throw in towards the end, is the banner actually has Purgatory Meliodas on the banner. Can you believe it? Now, I don't want to say it's because they baited us, or because Black Clover's coming out and you want to bait people, or, you know, get people to start summoning. But we didn't think this was coming. I mean, Journey, this is by far the best banner. Purg Meli and also Ultimate Esco on the same banner, with the Light Barn, with Lostvayne Meliodas if you want to get him deep out, with obviously Assault Meliodas, you've got Relic as well. Light Elizabeth, who didn't get Relic, but probably going to get one soon. Merlin's still good from the team we look so as well. Purgatory Meliodas as well. And then the banner is, looking at now the first time seeing it, not the best. If I'm being honest, I mean, we would have voted for Tommy and Sariel. Some of them is good as well. Yeah, I mean, there's some nice seasonals, but the fact that we didn't get, you know, Demon Chandler or Demon Cusack is a bit of a robbery. But if anything, you're summoning more or less on this banner for the Sins and honestly Purg Meli, so it's not the end of the world, basically. I do want to show this too, but this is actually new Excalibur Arthur, so he might be more of a human buffer, which we've been asking for. Obviously, Bon is being made to be used on the Sin team, but you never know. We may get more human buffs here with Arthur, and he might be right. He might be right. He is next to Grimo. Grimo was free, so he may be a free character. And then I want to show you lot this because you lot know, man, I've been waiting for this for a long time. We got a little bit of a glimpse at the actual Escanor scene, which will be happening next chapter. It is dropping tonight, basically, so I'm able to see it. Maybe, I'm not too sure, but my account's not really updated. But like, look at Skinny Escanor finding the game, and he should be playable in the story mode. So I'm looking forward to seeing his animations. It looks so sick. I can retire now. We've peaked. I've peaked. And also this as well. This is an artifact card set, which is for the anniversary. And you can see it's really blurry, but you can see right here it is Bard and Elaine. But next to it, surprisingly, and kind of not really fitting the theme here, is Tristan. And we saw last time they did this, they did Purg Meli, they did Ultimate Escanor, and Mayo. And Mayo dropped right after Purg Meli. Granted, it was a few weeks after because he was the anniversary character. So, Tristan might be coming soon, and this might have just teased it because they did last time. So, boys, that is going to be wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys are excited. Hopefully, the LR system can really fix Grand Cross, give us buff towards old characters, and give what seems to be almost a new unit almost for free, which is nice. But once again, I'm a little bit worried for how they're going to handle it. Is it really challenging? Is it really hard to beat this quest? Will it take us 4 to 5 months to get 1 LR, like how it does for Relics as well, depending if you can't defeat it or not? So we'll wait and see. So boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.